the drive. In there
at their own 31-yard line.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard.
At the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. 3rd down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Gain of 14. And the Colts 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Will Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll pick up 2 to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3.
Look the high, look the high.
2nd and 7.
Here's Stroud. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
All right. 18. That's it.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Pollard finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's another
20 yards pick up there. 1st down for Houston.
10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Brings up a
3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. 18. Buggy. Let's go.
Now, Stroud. Forced to his right. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal.
A 47-yard
This will be from 47 yards. And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. That one over the middle to the tight end. He's got Warren. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Indianapolis. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's in. Breece Hall, touchdown Colts. His second touchdown of this first half. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Houston. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Oh, he was so close, Mike, to taking that to distance. But how about the effort by the kicker? I mean, he's the last line of defense. A lot of times you see him kind of just give an average attempt to make the tackle. But that was a really nice job there by the kicker, making sure he got him down.
The short pass taken in by Warren. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
His kick is good.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Pollard. Finding room across midfield. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 24-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown. Harrison. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Start. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Catch made there, left side by Walker. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
14 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That is caught. What a throw. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have...
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Metcalf, the motion man. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Ready, set.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let it go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Colts first down. Here's Daniel. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's caught by Walker. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
The air again is Daniels. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing again, Daniel. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Arian Smith, touchdown, Indy. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play.
Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Tonight.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side, taken in by Rosen. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Well, he swung out wide to Spears. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down.
Nike Texans.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. It's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Unlock line. Unlock.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Got ready.
From the 29, here's second down and 6.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Colts first down.
On first down, Daniels. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
60 Bobcat. 60. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tap goal 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Colts. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To the left side, that is caught by Horton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State.
Okay, ready?
On the give, it's Hall. Hall is hit. He's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves. 65 Cats.
Now Daniels.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Flush to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, a run with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
18, ready, let go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Bush.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right?
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Colts stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Wow, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to set up the throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.